Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my 1 week review. I've been doing bootcamp for 1 week. How did it go? So it's gone really well. I've stuck to it 100% and I haven't really struggled. I feel really good. My tummy definitely feels smaller. My legs feel a little bit slimmer. My clothes are fitting a little bit looser. So I'm feeling great about that. I don't think I've lost anything around the areas that I don't want to. So the areas that I've built up muscle, I don't feel like I've lost a lot of muscle. My goal was to lose 10 pounds in 4 weeks. That's crazy. That's like 2.5 pounds a week. I weighed in at 10.10 when I decided to do boot camp, but in the week leading up to boot camp I did actually lose 1 pound. So my starting weight was sort of more like 10 stone 9. So my goal for this week was to get down to 10 stone 7, and I weighed in today on Saturday at 10 stone 6.8 pounds. So that's really good. Providing I weigh in at that or less tomorrow on Sunday, then I achieved my goal for the first week of boot camp. So the next thing is my measurements. I'm going to take them now. I doubt they'll change that much tomorrow, but I will take them tomorrow as well, and I'll put them on the screen if they change. So let's do it. So that's actually got bigger. So my thigh is 1 inch bigger. Then belly. Oh my gosh. I lost 3 inches around my belly. Oh my god. That's insane. Oh my gosh. So I've lost between 2 and 1 inches, which is amazing, around my waist. And my waist goes in a bit anyway, like I don't tend to put fat on there. So it is hard for me to lose width from my waist. So I'm really pleased with that. Wow. So I didn't lose anything around my glutes, which is great. I gained on my thighs, which I don't know how I feel about that, because I was hoping my inner thighs would slim down a bit. And I lost 3 inches around my belly and 1 around my waist. Oh my god, that's so amazing. So hopefully by next week, most of like my self-conscious part about having a bit more fat on my belly than normal will have subsided, because it'll be a lot flatter. And yeah, I'm just really glad that the areas that I'm targeting with my weight training are still good. I don't bother to measure my arms. I'm really happy with them. They used to be so skinny. They looked really wrong. I could not put weight on my arms at all. So I started weightlifting with them, and now I'm really happy because they just look so much healthier now. They're not bulky. You know, they're still very slim, you can see. They just look a lot healthier, I think, than they did before. So I don't even bother to measure my arms because I'm not interested to see how they change, because I'm just trying to keep them exactly as they are now. I already transformed my arms last year to how I wanted them to be, so I'm happy with them, and I'm just going to let them do their thing. I'm going to talk about the diet first. I was eating 1,300 calories, and that was fine. No problem with that at all. I have porridge in the morning, then I have a lunch that's normally like a chicken pizza, or sometimes sweet potato toast with avocado, or jacket potato with some sort of filling, and I have a similar thing for dinner. And then I have a couple of protein snacks during the day and my protein milkshakes, which have been really good. The Ninja blender is such a success. I did not realise how much we would use it, but my boyfriend now uses it every day, and I use it as well. And if you just add some ice, some protein powder, a little bit of almond milk or water, it blends up into this amazing, really thick, super yummy, so filling milkshake that fills a container that's like that big. One thing I did learn with that was leave it on for the full amount of time, because then it goes like whipped. Like I was just blending it like, yeah, now it's blended, but it was still kind of like icy, like a slushy almost. But if you just leave it to do its thing, it like whips it up, and it's so thick, so creamy, so like, I can't even describe it. It's so yummy, and it fills you up so much. It makes you feel so stuffed. The other thing I've been having to help me stay full and give me energy, I love a Monster energy drink. I have the sugar-free ones, so it's no calories, it's no sugar, and it's lower in caffeine than coffee, so it's really not these spooky stories we see in the news about how awful Monster is. It's really not. It has B vitamins in it, and it has a combination of caffeine and other natural stimulants like guarana and things like that. I have one of those. I don't get jittery from it. I don't get anything from it that people who drink coffee tell me they get. I literally just get a little bit more focused, and I'm not hungry when I have it. Yeah, it stops me getting peckish, you know, like wanting a sweet or wanting a snack, and then when I'm genuinely hungry I can have a meal. The other things I've been having are some supplements. I have these ones from Bulk Powders, which are called Complete Bioculture, but they're basically a probiotic, but these have really helped my tummy alongside these digestive enzymes. If I take these when I'm having a lot of artificial sweeteners or a little bit higher lactose day, they just really help with a bit of bloating and uncomfortableness. The two of these are giving me such a flat tummy, which is great because I'm losing weight, but also I just feel, you know, flat and toned, and it's, yeah, really nice. I take the digestive enzymes just as and when I feel like I need them. If I know there's a meal that might give me a bit bloated, then I'll take one. And the probiotic, I take one with breakfast, one with dinner. I've also been having some cod liver oil tablets. I do eat fish, but we don't have it in the house very often because my boyfriend really doesn't like fish. So I've just been taking these. They have vitamin D in them and cod liver oil, and I think they have vitamin A. I don't track the calories for these. I take like a couple in the morning, and then I might take a couple with another meal or another one. And the reason I started doing that was because Marie, who is another fitness YouTuber, she takes like 6, as she says, they help her memory and her mental health and that sort of thing. So I thought, you know what, I'll just get some and just grab them throughout the day and see. And I have been in a really, really good mood, but I have also, you know, been eating well and doing loads of exercise. My water has been really good. I fill up my big water bottle and I have one of those every day. Here it is, it's so heavy. But I just, because it has a straw, it makes it really easy. I just get through one of these before bed, and there are some days where I get into bed and I have it with me because I've only drank half of it, and I sit there drinking the whole thing. But that's quite good really because it keeps me hydrated during the night. I don't find that I just then have to immediately go to the loo. I sleep through the night and it keeps me really hydrated, and I wake up feeling a bit less dry in the morning. Normally my skin's really dry. So this has been great, and I've hit 2 litres every day, plus all the water that I'm having in my milkshakes and the water that I drink from the water bottle on my desk, and any other water that I'm having during the day, so that's on top of this. The protein snacks. The Snack Shack worked. I haven't had more than 2 protein snacks this whole time. Wow, I was eating so many before, so that's really, really good. It's definitely working, and I really appreciate them now. They really feel like a treat. I just write down which one I took out and what exercise it was, and I normally take one for a run and one for a walk. Not when I do the run and walk, but that's how I exchange it. The only days I take ones out for a workout are normally my non-running days, where I still want to have 2. So the next part is doing my runs in the morning. I run Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday. And yeah, that's been working really well. I get a little bit of a rest in there to rest my knee. The only bit that was really hard was Friday's run because it was raining. Oh, I got so wet, it was dark, and it literally just rained for the duration of my run. So I was up in the morning and it was nice and sunny, and then I put on my running gear and it started chucking it down, and then it stopped when I stopped running. But I did it and I ran through it, and yeah, it was definitely worth it. Almost finished. 1 minute left. This has been the hardest day to get started in the morning. 12 seconds left. 3, 2. But that gives me an extra 200 calories from those runs on those days. So 5 times a week. So yeah, I've stuck to that. I'm really enjoying it. The runs are getting easier, and I'm going to start upping them to 25 minutes. Not next week, but the week after. But I might next week try to start extending my run each day, you know, maybe run 22, 23, that sort of thing. Next thing is yoga. This was tricky. I try to do it at noon each day, so I sort of take a little break from work, do a yoga session, and then do my lunch break and my walk and things like that. But some days I end up pushing it until before bed or things like that, and because I'm doing half an hour every day, it's not like, oh, quick 15-minute yoga session before bed. So I've got to really make sure I do that at lunchtime each day. So that's what I really want to concentrate on. But I did do it every day, and oh my gosh, such a difference. The first day of doing yoga, I couldn't do pigeon at all. I couldn't do plow at all. I'd try and go into plow and I'd end up having to just hover with like my knees near my head and my legs bent because my back hurt so much. It was very, very, very uncomfortable. And I thought, am I damaging myself here? Like, is this a good idea or should I not be doing this? But actually doing the yoga every day, now I can do a plow pose. Now I can do a perfect pigeon pose. It's incredible. I had such bad knee pain in my right knee. I could barely go into pigeon pose. I had to sort of hold myself at an angle, which, you're meant to be like this with your knee folded in front of you. And by the end of the week, it's so much better. Like, I'm sitting here cross-legged right now, and I wouldn't have been able to do that if I hadn't done yoga for half an hour every day this week. I'm really interested to see how I am at the end of boot camp. Just wow. That was so good. I just feel a bit more flexible, and it's fixed my knee pain, which was so bad that I couldn't sit cross-legged and things like that, and it was making me suffer in my leg workouts as well. So I strongly recommend yoga, even if it feels wrong when you're doing it. Just go as far as you can, even if it's uncomfortable, and I think you'll find you actually heal it. You don't damage it further. If you're doing yoga properly, you won't damage anything further. The only way you could do that is if you jumped into a move or something like that. Be sensible, ease into everything, use modifications. Yeah. The way I do yoga is I have the Down Dog app, and I literally just put in 30 minutes restorative. That's the settings that I use. I don't put any music on it, and I have a 1 minute shavasana at the end. I don't do a super long shavasana. So if you're looking to do yoga every day, I strongly recommend the Down Dog app. It's so much easier than finding YouTube videos every day, and it just generates a new sequence for you every day, but it repeats some moves enough that you do actually get better at those moves. So that's great. Then there's walking. I go for a walk every day at lunchtime, and we walk from our house to the town over and back again through the common, so it's all green space, and that's about 3 to 4 miles. So with that and my morning run, that gives me about 11,000, 12,000 steps a day. On days that I'm not running, I do a walk in the evening to get those steps up. Hitting more than 10,000 steps every day, and that's been fine. That's been really good, and it's actually been really nice for me and my boyfriend because we go for a walk together, so we get to catch up, and sometimes we're quite lazy and some days we won't do it, and we'll only do half an hour. So doing boot camp, we've made sure that we do the full walk every single day, and that's been great, and we're both feeling a lot better because of that. So the next thing is the workouts. Fine, it's the same as normal really, just kept going with the workouts. I added a glutes workout on Monday, so after my arm workout I just do some hip abductions where you push your knees apart with a band around them, and I did my hip thrusts raised on the bench with I'm on 82 kilograms now and I'm about to go up. So that was great, getting some extra glutes in because they do tend to recover quicker than my legs do, so it makes sense to be giving them an extra boost each week. And then I'm also doing core on Sundays. Yeah, I hate my core workouts. I'm always changing them. It's the ones I find hardest to do, even though legs is so much longer. I think it's just because core is something where you're never really sure if it's working or not until you lose the fat. So I hope it's working. So in conclusion, it's been an amazing week. I don't know what my final weigh-in is yet because I'm recording this on Saturday. Hi guys. So it's Sunday night, and today I went for a walk with my mummy for Mother's Day, which was really nice, and I bought a packed lunch, so I stuck to my diet, which was really, really good. But then I felt really, really ill this evening, and I just started to feel sort of faint and sick, and I had a headache like my head was made of lead. So I just got back and I couldn't make dinner, so I just grabbed a load of protein snacks and I just ate those. So I did go over my calories, but I still kept it under 2,000 calories, so I wouldn't have gained any weight, but I'm a little disappointed in that. But I did feel better after I ate and had some water and just lay down for a few hours. So I am feeling better now, but I don't think I'm going to manage to do my extra core workout today, which is really disappointing. But I think I've really got to rest to make sure that I can do week 2 of boot camp and be as successful as I was this week. I just really want to concentrate on resting for now and getting a good night's sleep. So that's my Sunday update. I weighed in today at 10 stone 6, so I'm so happy and pleased with that. Yeah, and hopefully I haven't done too much damage by having a few extra calories today. I hope that by next check-in, I want to be 10 stone 5 pounds is my next goal, which seems so tiny right now. Yeah, that's a lot of weight to lose in a week. So let's hope I can stick to it and that I keep seeing the progression I'm seeing. There is always a thing of you store carbs as glycogen in your muscles, and it stores like 5 times its own weight in water as well. So that's why people who start a keto diet suddenly shed loads of weight. It's actually just water weight because they get shedding their glycogen from their muscles. So I'm trying to keep my carbs up. I have been hitting my macros, so I'm hoping that the weight loss I'm seeing is fat and not just muscle and water. But according to my calculations, I should be burning about 2 pounds a week in fat. But anything more than 2 pounds that I see is more likely a glycogen water fluctuation. Hopefully I'm not losing muscle because I'm keeping a high protein diet, I'm still doing my weight training, and I am getting enough rest. Although I work out every day, I work out different muscle groups. So I do legs, and then it's 3 to 4 days until I do legs again, and that gives it rest, even though I'm then working out my arms and then working out my core and so on. Because I do workouts by body part, they get days to rest in between, even though I'm not taking any days off. I do feel like I'm getting enough rest. If I feel totally crashed one day, then obviously I'll take a full rest day and move my run or workouts for those days to another day. I have loads of energy and I'm really enjoying boot camp so far, and I think I've designed it really well. So I don't feel the need to change anything at this point. It went really, really well. I'm really happy with the progress, and I'm so excited to do week 2 and so excited to see the results at the end of the 4 weeks because I've seen great results already. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. We've got 3 more weeks of boot camp. Please like and subscribe and comment down below as well. I'm really interested to hear from you all. I'm a new channel, I've only got a couple of videos, so every little bit really counts and really means a lot to me, and I get so excited every time I get a notification saying someone's liked it or commented, so please do that. Thank you so much. I will see you for my next video. Bye!